it yet, go check us out on YouTube. Almost at 200,000 subscribers. Look at this shit.
Stop that fraud and get that shit up out my corner. Windows down, I seen these riding in a Hummer. Central getting hot again, it start to feel like summer. Nah, now, don't disturb, don't wake me out my slumber. Cause I slum. Yeah, I can't be caught hanging around no bumps. Cause zone one gas is always passing through my lungs. Wanna be my peace, but still can't rip me from my cup. Fella looking like the sun. I can't mess this up. Trying to make these drums that I do, call them all my sons. Really think he made more noise than I do, never heard him once. Nah, I cannot be no dunce. It's not enough, never crying to no sleep. Stop that fraud and get that shit up out my corner. Windows down, I see these riding in a Hummer. Central getting hot again, it start to feel like summer. Nah, now, don't disturb, don't wake me out my slumber.
We about to get one, we gonna do a video on one. Oh God, I left my phone, it was about to die, nigga. I didn't know it was popping tonight. Look at this one. Oh! That shit sounds scary. Gonna be outside. Oh, I'm coming night or day. Woo! Oh! Oh shit! Twin cutting up. That Hummer fire. Yeah. You did it.
One in the 63.
Oh, these ones down here?
Yeah, those are mine.
Oh shit, that's yours?
That's
Yes,
my
they're
nigga
mine,
Danny
yeah.
didn't know this.
Yeah, and my husband drives at 73 right there parked on the other side.
All right, right on. Shit, so you guys are a low-riding family, huh?
Shoot my car, bro.
Shoot, hey, you let me know, homegirl. Shoot, I'm definitely
anytime
down.
you want, man, anytime.
Okay, we're gonna be heading back that way. We're doing an interview, so we'll probably go down that way. And
well, I just want to say hi because I follow you.
Hey, what's my
right?
pleasure getting
You
to
on
meet
camera,
you,
Joe? Yeah, we love it. Yeah, say hey to the video.
Hi. I love this guy.
Thank you. Appreciate it, man. Thank you.
Good,
Hey, likewise, man.
She gave you the most serious look.
So what's going on? Yeah, it's just pins up.
You ready? Yo, it's really reals, man, and I hope y'all see the vibe we got in beautiful Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's another video. Obviously, on the block, that means we off Central with it. And today, I got two special guys with me, two guys that's from here. They know the culture, and I know they love what they seeing right now. Go ahead and introduce yourselves, fella.
Inked up Danny G, Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Hey, got Rico right here. Loving Albuquerque, all the culture, all the people. Amazing. All the lowriders out here, nothing like a Sunday.
Man, we ain't got nothing else to say. Let's start this walk, man. So, Danny, how do you like what you seeing right now, man? We on the block, it's lowriders everywhere. We got everybody driving down Central. How is it looking right now?
Oh, dude, beautiful, bro, because this is what Albuquerque is, bro. It's a lowrider cultura out here, man. This is what we grow up, lowriders, candy paint, hydraulics, Dayton's. It's a culture, more of a type of a tradition. So to see it going on every Sunday in Albuquerque, that's cool because it keeps the tradition living for younger generation. And we out here, it's active, this boot kid straight up.
What about you, brother?
Hey, nothing like Albuquerque. Like I said, the culture's amazing. People love their families. People love these lowriders, the way they represent themselves in the city. Ain't nothing like it, brother.
Did y'all both did y'all grow up here?
Yeah, actually born and raised over here in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Just actually down the ways from here.
Oh, that's Albuquerque?
Yeah, I come out of Martineztown, which is a small barrio in the north side of Albuquerque. So kind of around the Albuquerque High School area. Yeah, that's basically where I'm from. Hello.
How are you?
Hey, I'm doing good. How about yourself?
Thank you.
Hey, rock on. Stay blessed.
Has it always been like this out here?
It has, but it's grown a lot. The community, the culture is just absolutely amazing at its best.
Let's take a little. What's the biggest thing that you guys think have changed growing up here from when you were kids to now?
One big thing is it's more violent out here. And when I say violent in Albuquerque, I don't mean it's more gang violence or colors or this side or this neighborhood or anything like that. I just means like this city has been taken over by the blue, the F pill. So, you know, that's actually done a lot of damage to our community. And, you know, there's a lot of homeless around downtown area, in the valleys. So, yeah, it definitely has changed from since I was younger.
What kept y'all away from things like that? Because you guys literally grew up in it. You watched it all change from niggas not doing things like that to everybody doing blues. You trying to get your food and niggas in line, smoking blues. Like, what do you think changed that made all of this start to happen?
That's a good question, man. I would say mostly, I guess the price to get like that, man. It's so easy now that it's just dirt cheap. So it's easy for somebody to get high, man. And you know, it's something that's kind of deep to me as well, because my little brother, he's actually in these streets, bro. Like, I hear a lot of rappers and gang members and say that they're in the trenches, they're in the streets and whatnot, but they don't understand what the real streets are, bro. The real streets are out there, bro. These people that are super, super hungry, they're breaking into houses, they're in each other, bro, just to get hit off that pill, man. So, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's a fucked up thing, bro, that our city's like that right now, but it's like that around the country, man. It's just not our city, but our city is definitely getting hit by it pretty hard.
You've always been pretty open in your life and talking about being in gangs and stuff. How did gang life and that stuff growing up, how did that affect you? Did you end up jumping into gangs? Do you feel like you had to, or do you feel like it was something you wanted to do?
Definitely, it was something that I wanted to do. That's actually a good question, because a lot of people, they assume that you just get into it because you're forced into it. And there are a lot of people that are forced into gangs based on, you know, their family and whatnot, or just to fit in and whatnot. Yeah. But yeah, myself, bro, I actually wanted to be into a gang, because these are your friends that you grew up with. Whenever you guys leave high school, you guys are grouped up together. You guys are from the same neighborhood. You grow up at one house down this block, and then the next block, one of your homies grows up. So you guys are family, man. Whenever you guys get off of school, you guys do after school activities or whatnot, you're clicked together, bro. So basically, that's how you form barrio, bro. That's how you actually form your clique and stuff like that, bro. So it's not something I was forced into. It's something I wanted to do to fit in, because I didn't want to be the dude that wasn't from the hood, where all your homies are doing gangster ass shit, you know, wrecking each other in. You're going and do jales, which are basically kind of like little missions, breaking in places, stealing, fighting, all that kind of stuff. You don't want to be left out, man, because with gang life, bro, peer pressure is something that's huge, 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 bro. And I remember when I was younger too, bro, I had no kind of care in the world, bro. Like, I didn't care about, you know, you do something bad to somebody, you hurt somebody, because you have no responsibilities at a young age, bro. So you don't give a shit. Right. You don't give a fuck.
What about you?
You know, when we were young, that was a big thing in the community. Gangs were big, but we used to fight with our hands. That's one thing I do notice what's changed from now then to now, I should say.
Niggas shooting.
Yeah, because everybody now they hold guns, but when we were young, we fought with our hands, bro.
Right.
We would straight up meet in the alley, we'd meet up in the hood, wherever it was. And so by growing up in the hood where we were from, you had to stick to those people, you know what I mean? It was just something, that's what it was, you know?
Do you feel like niggas today is more gangster, or people back then because they fought with their hands?
The people back then were real gangsters. We're the ones that fought with their hands. We're the last of the real, bro.
Right.
We didn't grow up with cell phones, bro. We didn't have cell phones until we were older, you know what I mean?
Right.
Yeah, I remember using the house phone, bro, just to call somebody, man. It was old school, you know what I mean?
Do you feel like it's harder to shoot somebody than it is to fight somebody? Or do you feel like it's harder to fight somebody than to shoot somebody? This is for both of y'all. Why do you feel like niggas rather shoot somebody than to duke it out?
Well, I think one thing that's a big, big part of it, man, is this younger generation have never been into real street fights. They've never taken losses. They've never got their ass beat. You know what I'm saying? So, and I'm not just saying like if you're like my generation or older than that, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it's so easy to pick up a gun nowadays, especially for these youngsters, bro. They carry guns around like if they're a fashion accessory. You know what I'm saying? They take more pictures with their guns than they do with their families, bro. So nowadays, dude, it's so easy because a lot of the younger generation people, their ego is so fragile, you know what I'm saying? So just you giving them a bad look, you making fun of them, cracking a joke on them, hurting them in some kind of way, making them feel any kind of belittlement, bro. That's like something that they take to heart right away, bro, because they're really, really like emotional. They got the ego kind of thing.
Yeah, that is true, bro. Yeah, you know, these kids can't handle it. It's a lot of the younger generation. They're not used to that confrontation,
right?
Being real with each other. You know what I mean? Like back then, like I said, we would just get it over with. If you had a problem with somebody, it was like, hey, let's just go get this over with. And that was it. And the next day, we might even been friends, shaking hands. You know what I mean?
Right.
Even though we were from different hoods, though.
It doesn't matter.
It didn't matter, yeah.
It's like a respect thing.
And that's why now, even these days, all the different gangs that are around, a lot of them still respect us. You know what I mean? Because back then we used to beef it, but it ain't like that no more. We grew up, so we're all adults now, and everybody's cool, bro.
Right. Do you ever feel like you said, hold on?
Slow down.
Oh. Do you ever feel like the younger kids in the generation are trying to act too gangster, too Hollywood, too into the street life that they don't know what it really is? Do you feel like they trying to jump into it not knowing what they're doing?
Definitely. I think it's more driven through music, you know what I'm saying? So they hear the music, and I get it because I was that same age too, bro. Like I used to listen to the Chief Keefs, the Lil Durks, that shit. And that shit kind of gave you like a little bit of a fire in you. Were just like, you know what, fuck it, G's up, you know what I'm saying? And I think this younger generation, that's kind of how they live vicariously through the music, bro. And that's how that's kind of raising them and growing up. And you know, like I said, bro, I've been through this like day in and day out, especially growing up, bro. I know that peer pressure it is to be with the homies. You never want to be that one person in the car that's gonna not want to do the dirt with the homies. You know what I'm saying? You just never want to be that dude because, yeah, it's a bigger problem in the future.
It's like a testament, you know what I mean? I remember that too, being young, having that pressure. Like if, you know, all the other homies are down, you definitely got to be down, bro.
No,
they were doing something, you better get out and do something, because if not, you'd be singled out. So we grew up just learning that strength and how to proceed.
And that's basically how it kind of is with in small barrio kind of neighborhoods, and not only barrio neighborhoods, but like sides and cliques and you know, bigger kind of gangs. It's like you try to outdo your homies, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
You always want to be the guy who does the most damage, the guy who gets the most stripes. You always want to be the one that's known to be the downest dude out of the whole clique. So when those stakes start getting raised, bro, which who's gonna do the most damage, who's gonna shoot the most, who's gonna do this, and this, bro, it leads into bad like ideas, bro. It leads into like just horrible experiences, bro. You know what I mean? That's why people get locked up at early ages, man. Just being out with your homies for one night, just trying to keep up, trying to prove you're down still.
So what do you think forced you both to change your life and knowing you could be in the game, but you could also still make something of yourself? What moment in your life made you realize you can do both?
I think by growing up, like one thing that kind of did make me see when kind of close to home kind of stuff is when our close homie AJ died. That kind of was like an eye opener for us. Like, hey man, like he died young. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
He's not going to experience the stuff that we've got to experience in our 20s or stuff like that. So that's kind of something that always kind of motivated us to like change our life. And I know we're from Albuquerque, New Mexico. It's a different way of gangbanging it is than California. California, you know, they're born and raised to the casket to gangbang. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But here in Albuquerque, it's a whole different atmosphere, bro. It's like I said, once you reach a certain age of maturity, gang violence or gang life starts to look frowned upon. You know what I'm saying? You kind of look like the odd man out once you're that old and you're still gangbanging, because, bro, how are these older guys gonna box with a little 16-year-old or, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, we didn't want to get in your recording. We're like, oh shit, they're recording. You don't know. Thank you. Have a good night. Thank you.
We'll see you. Have a good one, guys.
I'm trying to steal her. You get
Stealer
it?
like a stealer.
You get it?
We're just talking about the gang life here in Albuquerque is something completely different. And since with modeling and doing these shows and stuff like that, I've been traveling all over the country, bro. So I've been getting to see how gangs operate in California opposed to gangs operating in Texas, gangs operating in Chicago. So I get to pick up a little bit of a different kind of feel for all these different kind of areas. So that's why when I see New Mexico, I know we have our own kind of different kind of style over here.
Definitely different. I think what changed me is having a daughter, just growing with the times. Like Danny said, you know what I mean? You reach to a certain age where you want to be better. You want to do better than all your other homies. You know, most of our homies are on the street. they're in prison or they're dead. And so that's what changed me. Watching all that and seeing that me and him are one of the only guys out of our hood that are actually doing amazing, man.
Yeah,
It's true, bro.
But we back at K9, so y'all know that means we about to get some couch confessions. We gonna chill, we gonna chop it up, we gonna ask y'all some funny questions.
Hey, we all for it,
bro. We gonna take the edge off, we gonna drink us a couple shots, smoke us a little bit of weed. Let's take it inside, man, let's go.
Let's do it, K9.
Red casting Paul couches. The red cast. Yeah.